Well, from entertainment, we've got a big event happening in Sydney this weekend. Of course, tonight the lights will be turned on for the annual Vivid Festival. More than 50 light installations will be open to visitors across the CBD, reflecting on nature, as this year's theme is Vivid Sydney Naturally. Joining me now live is Vivid Sydney Festival Director Gill Minervini. Gill, good morning. Thank you very much for joining us. What can we expect from this year's program?
We can expect probably the most ambitious program in Vivid's 13-year history. We've really cranked it up this year. We've got 57 free installations all the way from Central Station to Sydney Opera House, and some of the biggest installations and projections we've ever done. We're talking fully immersive experiences like the one behind me called Dandelion that you can actually get inside of and program yourself. Of course, John Olsen, a celebration of John Olsen's career on the Opera House. We have a beautiful First Nations artist, Marie Clark, with a work called Bararunga on the MCA. And as I said, you know, so many beautiful installations and works of scale that you can't see anywhere else but here at Vivid Sydney.
Oh, I'm sure it's going to be absolutely incredible from the previews we're seeing on our screen. Now, tell us about the drone show. This piqued my interest. I understand that this is going to be the largest in the Southern Hemisphere.
Well, it's 1,100 drones that will be flying every Sunday and Wednesday nights at 9:10. Best place to watch it is here at Circular Quay. And the theme of the show is written in the stars because, as you mentioned, our theme this year is Vivid Sydney Naturally, so all about our relationship with the natural environment. So I kind of thought it'd be great to look at that from the sky above us point of view. So, you know, there's planets, there's shooting stars, quite a few surprises. It's a beautiful show, and with 1,100 drones, when we were rehearsing at 3 a.m. the other morning, it almost feels like it fills up the entire sky. It really is spectacular.
I'm sure it's going to be absolutely incredible. And one of the great things about Vivid is there's something for the kids, but there's also something for the adults. There's really something for everybody.
That's right, and this year, well, everybody loves food, but, you know, adults, I think, will particularly love Vivid food. We've got some amazing restaurants involved, some international chefs and some local, you know, absolute local superstars, and a new thing called the Vivid Fire Kitchen, which is at the Cutaway at Barangaroo Reserve, and that is a celebration of all things barbecue, which of course is a national sport, but there's sausage sizzles, there's beautiful brisket, there's fantastic barbecued vegetables. It's really something for everyone, so I think kids will love that. And right alongside that is the Vivid House, which is a 360-degree immersive sound and light experience that everybody's going to love. But yeah, look, the adults, we have a supper club at Mary's Underground on Friday and Saturday nights with some of Australia's best cabaret and comedy performers, an incredible music program. The list goes on, and of course Jennifer Coolidge and Mike White from White Lotus fame headlining our Ideas program. So it really is a bumper year this year.
Oh, how big of a coup is it for Vivid to get the likes of the White Lotus actress Jennifer Coolidge down under for this event?
Well, I'm still kind of pinching myself that it happened, to be honest, but it was 6 months of negotiation, and in those 6 months she became not just red hot but white hot, you know, like White Lotus season 2 had come out and she was winning all the awards, and so we were just crossing our fingers that we could get it over the line, and we have, and it's almost completely sold out. I think there's like literally 50 tickets or something like that left for that show, but we've also got Jeanette Winterson, you know, who has been touted as one of the best writers in the English language. She'll be at the Town Hall. A beautiful little immersive show called Nocturne, which is a self-guided audio tour through the back of the rocks, looking at, you know, the sort of perspective of Sydney from a First Nations perspective and a historical perspective, which is a really beautiful experience. But yeah, look, for the young at heart, and something for adults. I even had a cocktail last night. We did a test, of course, a cocktail last night at the Fire Kitchen that was in a ice kind of cocktail glass, and I was told I had 33 minutes to drink it. So I think that'll be an adult. I'm throwing down the gauntlet to all the adults to see if they can do that. It was pretty easy, actually.
Well, I'm sure it was pretty easy. You probably got through that very quickly. So, Gill, the lights are turned on tonight. How long does Vivid go for?
It's a marathon, 23 nights, every single night from 6 p.m. till 11 p.m. And as I said, you don't have to start your journey at Circular Quay if you don't want to. You can start at Central Station and go down the goods line, Darling Harbour that way. So, you know, it's a lot bigger, there's a lot more real estate, not as crowded, but if you really want to beat the crowds, come on a Monday, Tuesday or Wednesday night where things are a little bit slower. But yeah, right through until the 17th of June.
It's just going to be a fantastic few weeks, as it always is. Gill Minervini, good luck and thank you for joining us.